Okay, so this is again cost accounting and ang ating topic ay cost accounting systems or cost systems na tinatawag. Okay? So to start, cost accounting, so part siya ng accounting system pero ang focus niya is on budgeting, controlling, and monitoring of cost ng company, especially mga manufacturing companies. Okay? Na ginagamit naman nila for their decision making and financial reporting purposes. Okay? Main point is that for them to determine kung magkano ba talaga yung cost na, nagastos para ma-produce yung product and for them to decide on what price to sell the product para hindi sila malugi, right? Okay, we have this so-called cost accounting processes. So, una, cost accumulation. From the word itself, accumulation, iniipon, yung cost, collection of cost, by natural classification into cost pools such as materials or labor. So, lahat ng materials na ginagamit for production, kahit ano pang gamit yan, basta siya yung materials, raw materials na kailangan para ma-produce yung isang product, so nilalagay siya dun sa account natin na materials, okay? Lahat ng magagasto, so dun ang punta. Cost accumulation. And then yung labor, lahat ng, binabayad, salaries and wages para sa mga factory workers na, nag-involve sa production process para ma-produce yung product. So, ang account naman na pinag-iipunan ng mga nagagastos for them is labor account. Okay? Now, anyway, essentially, these two accounts go into another account, which is yung ating work in process account na tinatawag. Okay? But later on, siguro kapag na-discuss na natin yung mga different types of yung specific cost accounting processes, so mas maintindihan natin ito. Okay? And then we have yung cost allocation or assignment. Ito naman yung process ng pagtitrace or assigning ng cost to cost objects. So, dito ini-ensure yung proper charging of cost to cost objects natin. Okay? So, for example, normally sa overhead cost factory overhead natin, okay? 'Di ba? Normally kasama diyan yung depreciation ng mga machineries na ginagamit for production, utilities, maintenance ng ating factory production area, ganyan. Okay? And then ito, ina-allocate natin siya, of course, dun sa mga products na na-produce. Okay? Kapag isang product lang yung pinaproduce ng isang company, so madali lang. Walang allocation na mangyayari kasi dun lang sa product na yun pupunta yung factory overhead lahat, right? But kapag yung company nagpo-produce siya ng more than one product, so let's say 2 or 3, so merong allocation na kailangan na mangyari, right? So yung ating factory overhead, kailangan kumbaga merong basis. Ano yung pagbabasehan natin ng pag-distribute or pag-allocate ng mga cost na yon? Gagawin ba natin siyang equal na lang? Hahatiin na lang natin sa tatlo, tapos lahat sila mag-share ng, equal amounts ng cost? Or para, mas believable, gagamitan ba natin ng other factors? Like, let's say, kung yan, cost na yan ay related to labor or, diba, tao, expense na binayad sa tao. Let's say, inspection cost ng mga products. So, let's say, si product 1 is inspection hours na ginugol sa kanya is 1,000 hours. Kay, parang laki pala na, wait, bubasa natin, 100 hours. Kay product B, ang ginamit na inspection hours ay 200 hours. Tapos kay product C, or number 3, ang ginamit na inspection hours ay 300 hours, okay? So, pwede mo siyang i-allocate yung ating overhead cost for inspection based on the number of hours na ginugol dun sa tatlong products. Okay? So, yung ating, kumbaga, yung cost allocation or pag-distribute ng cost na, ginamit naman dun sa tatlong products, pero syempre, equal ba sila ng sharing dun sa cost na yon or meron bang other factors na pwedeng mas maging, more appropriate na maging basis for the cost allocation. Okay? So, yun yung ating natawag na cost allocation or assignment. Alright, tapos ito na yung pinaka-main topic natin dito for this video, cost accounting system. So, meron tayong tinatawag na actual costing saka normal costing. Okay? Doon sa actual costing, yung product cost natin ay ina-accumulate using their actual amount. Okay? So, kung magkano yung materials na ginamit, nilagay sa production process, so let's say, 10,000. Okay, 10,000 yan. Okay, yung mga laborers natin, workers, binayaran for this month, binayaran ng 80,000 lahat sila. Okay, so yung actual 80,000, papasok din siya dun sa product cost natin. Okay, tapos pagdating dun sa overhead, okay, means normally kasi, etong normal dun sa ginagamit natin sa normal costing, normally ini-estimate lang yung factory overhead. Okay, pero usually based din siya sa, historical data, okay? Pero syempre, kapag baguhan pa lang yung company, so there's no historical data to base on, ini-estimate na lang, best estimate, Pero dito sa actual costing, hindi sila gumagamit ng estimates. Instead of, doing estimates, what they do, iniintay na nga lang nila lang dumating yung ma-determine yung actual values ng cost na yon. So, pagdating doon sa overhead, compute natin, magkano ba yung depreciation, tapos yung utilities, hintayin natin dumating yung bills, okay? And then yung mga binabayad sa mga workers, ganyan, na related pa rin doon sa factory, di kunin natin yung actual data. Normally, kaya naman kasing maging available within specific period of time, or let's say 30 to 60 days available yung data. Okay, so hindi naman sila mahuhuli for reporting purposes sa SEC or BIR. Pero siguro kung meron silang mga internal decisions that they have to make na medyo urgent or needed ng immediate information, so yun, normally they can do estimates, okay? But again, for actual costing, dito sa specific cost accounting system na to, they use actual cost. Kung magkano talaga yung nagastos, yun, for direct materials, direct labor, and overhead. Okay? Normally, these accounting systems would pertain kung paano nila ina-account yung tatlong manufacturing cost natin. Again, yung manufacturing cost natin, diba? Direct labor, direct materials, direct labor, and factory overhead. Okay? Tapos doon sa normal costing, ito yung traditional na tinatawag natin, traditional cost accounting system. Yung direct materials saka direct labor ay ina-accumulate using their actual amount. Okay? So, actual amount pa. Kung ano talaga yung nagastos, yun na. Pero pagdating doon sa manufacturing overhead, gumagamit ng predetermined rate or, yung estimate. Nakabase siya usually sa direct labor hours. Okay? Yung traditional natin na ginagamit, usual na ginagamit before kasi, is nakabase din sa direct labor hours. Okay? So, yun yung tinatawag natin na normal costing or traditional cost accounting system. Okay? Again, direct materials and direct labor, actual. Pero yung factory overhead ay estimate. Okay? Yung tinatawag natin na predetermined rate. Okay? For more detailed discussion nito, meron tayong individual courses for each accounting system or each costing system. Cost accounting system. Okay? So, you can check out at dito sa website meron erctutorials.teachable.com. So, meron dyan. Pero dito sa YouTube channel natin, gagawan natin ulit. Re-record natin, di-discuss, tapos upload yung video dito. Okay? Siguro hintayin nyo na lang later on. Mariredo natin. Pero kung hindi nyo naman kaya hintayin, they can check on the website. Okay, so aside from the actual and normal costing, meron din tayong tinatawag na job order saka process costing. Okay? Normally, ang distinction nito is with regards dun sa products na pinoproduce. Okay? Yung job order costing, normally ginagamit siya sa mga products na, very specific, customized, ganyan. Made upon receipt of orders based on customers' needs or specifications. Kaya yung cost, ina-assign siya sa individual product or orders. Okay? So, kunwari, nagpa-customize ng, let's say, bahay, diba? House. Okay? So, for a particular product, lahat ng cost na gagamitin mo dun sa particular order na yon, yung cost dun, accumulate mo lang dun sa account. Okay? Bawat job product order is magiging siyang sarili niyang cost sheet na doon iipunin or i-record or isa-summarize lahat ng cost na nagastos for that order or product or job order. Okay? And then, kung merong another order, edi meron siyang separate sheet. Okay? Hindi mo sila maghahalu-haluin. Okay? Kasi magkakaiba sila ng order and in a way, nakadepende siya sa customer's needs. Pwedeng meron silang pagkakaiba, right? So, merong, specifications from the customers. Okay? So, hindi pwedeng paghaluin yung expenses or yung cost. So, magkahiwalay. Okay? Normally, yun yung dito sa job order costing natin. Costs are assigned to individual products or orders. Okay? And then, ito ikalwa natin, process costing naman. Ginagamit siya ng companies that mass produces homogeneous products. Okay? Kumbaga, mass production. Isang product, pero pinoproduce mo siya in large quantities or high volume. Usually for high-demand products or products that are part of basic needs of the people. So, kunwari, damit, t-shirt, white shirt, di ba? Ang isang company, pwede siyang mag-produce ng maraming white shirt, right? Okay, so yung costing, hindi man siya, ipaghiwa-hiwalayin kasi isang production siya, isang product, so yun. Pwedeng paghalu-haluin mo na yung cost niyan kasi isang product lang naman. And then what you do later on is yung cost na ginamit lahat dun sa production ng product na yon, di-divide mo na lang by the number of units produced para makuha mo yung cost per product, right? Dun sa job order, kasi normally per order siya. So, kunwari, yung isang job order, gagawa ka ng customized shirts, kunwari. So, mayroong kanyang design na ginawa yung customer. Yun yung gagawin mo, syempre. So, let's say, ang nagastos mo for that particular order is 10,000. Tapos, ang pinagawa sa'yo is 10 pieces lang ng damit. Okay, jacket ba yan? Or may mga gems ba yan? Okay, so, kung kukumputin mo yung per product, okay, 10,000 divided by 10 pieces. So, 1,000, yung per product. Okay, pero in a way, i-charge mo naman siya sa customer. Edi yung 10,000 na cost. Tapos, patungan mo na lang ng markup mo or profit mo. Okay? So, yun yung sa job order. Tapos, of course, another customer na may sarili siyang order, edi kung magkano yung nagastos para i-produce yung particular order niya. So, let's say t-shirt din. T-shirt, pero, may ibang design, ibang materials yung ginamit. Kasi meron namang iba't ibang types of textile, ganyan. Ayan. So, magkaibang order, magkaiba ng pag-ipunan ng costing. Okay? So, medyo mas matrabaho yun sa job order in a way. Okay? Kasi separate mo dapat yung cost for different orders. Pero dito sa process costing, kasi mass production, high volume, same product. So, okay lang na. Isang cost accumulation lang yung nangyayari. Alright? And then, other cost accounting systems. Okay, kung mapapansin nyo, magkakaiba naman sila ng, tawag dito, basis. Itong sa actual costing, saka normal costing. This is with regard sa type of amounts na ginagamit sa pagre-record. So, sa actual costing, so actual amounts, normal costing, actual amounts for direct materials and direct labor, pero estimated for factory overhead. Alright? Dito sa job order or and process costing. So, it has something to do with the type of product na pinoproduce. Kapag, customized, so job order. Kapag, mass production of just one product, so process costing ang ginagamit. Okay? Pagdating naman dito sa, standard costing, backflash costing, sa activity-based costing. So, tawag dito, isa-isayin natin, these are different types ulit ng cost accounting system. So, sa standard costing, costs are accumulated using standard cost. So, mga predetermined, okay? So, for all manufacturing cost elements, materials, labor, and overhead, standard cost ang ginagamit nila. Okay? So, pag ginamit nila yung standard cost, so, meron silang makukuhang total cost for producing the product, tapos yun maging basis nila for determining the price kapag bibenta na nila outside yung product. Okay? So, yan. Standard cost, lahat ay standard, predetermined rate or estimated before pa man i-produce, okay? Without regard dun sa actual na nagastos nila for materials, labor, and overhead, okay? Backflash costing naman, tinatawag din natin na just in time. So, yung cost dito ay in-incur as needed. So, usually walang stock na kinikep or walang natitira, So, pag kunwari, umorder ng 10,000 units, tawag dito, produce mo lang 10,000 units. So, pag nabenta na siya, so walang matitira sa, tawag dito, sa inventory. Okay? So, yung recording of costs are done at specific points. Yung specific points na yun, tinatawag natin na trigger points. Pero later, merong separate tayong video for backflash costing. Okay, kaya siya tinawag na just in time kasi normally, kapag naka-receive ka lang ng order, saka ka lang magpo-produce ng product. Okay, so kaya in a way, wala kang inventory, wala kang beginning inventory, wala ka ring ending inventory. Okay, magkaroon man, edi maliit lang. Okay, and nadidispose din agad. Okay, and then yung last, we have activity-based costing. So this is with regards naman sa overhead cost. Ano? Yung overhead costs are broken down and allocated on the basis of cost objects, as against traditional costing that uses a predetermined rate based on direct labor hours. So, dun sa traditional costing or normal costing, di ba, predetermined yung ating overhead na ina-apply sa cost ng product. Pero pagdating dito sa activity-based, hindi siya predetermined rate based on direct labor hours. Instead of using the direct labor hours, gumagamit siya ng more appropriate na basis. So, let's say, kung yung overhead ay galing sa paggamit ng machinery. So, meron kang machinery hours. Pwedeng gamitin mo instead of direct labor hours, edi machinery hours, right? Or kung naka-base naman siya sa, let's say, ang overhead cost ay setup cost. So, nakadepende siya sa number of setup na ginamit for the different types of products. Okay? So, yun. Activity-based siya. So, nakadepende kung ano yung trigger or yung cost driver na nagko-cause kung bakit nga ba na-incur yung certain overhead na yun. Okay? So, yan. Pwedeng sa volume din or pwedeng, inspection hours, again, machinery hours, or yung space na occupied nila in the production process. Kung let's say, ang overhead ay has something to do with the maintenance of the factory. Okay, may mga ganyan. Okay, and then lastly, ito pala yung pinakang last, hybrid product costing. So, costing system siya na nag-incorporate ng 2 or more costing systems. Yung mga nabanggit natin kanina, so pwedeng combination, right? So, normally, standard costing can be used with job order costing or with process costing. Okay? And then, yung activity-based costing naman, pwede mo rin siyang gamitin with job order costing or with process costing din. Okay? So, kumbaga combination. Since magkaiba naman sila ng pinaka-main point. Yung activity-based costing, addition, diba, allocation of overhead with regards sa different types of activities that causes the overhead cost. Okay? Pero yung job order costing, edi syempre, yung cost accumulation mo, naka-separate siya for the different job orders. Okay? Or kapag process costing naman, edi mass production siya, pero different product lines. Okay? In fact, you can use job order costing with process costing then. They call it operations costing. Could be confusing, pero basta alam nyo lang na nag-exist siya. Okay? Pwedeng job order. Kunwari, meron kang customer, job order, meron siyang specific order, pero let's say marami yung volume. O, diba? Kunwari, customized shirt, pero ang in-order niya, let's say, 1,000 units. Okay? So, job order siya in such that it's a particular order, pero yung cost accumulation niya, pwede mong gamitin ng process costing kasi high volume naman yung order niya. Right? So, pwedeng combination. Okay, so yun lang for this video discussion ng mga cost system or cost accounting systems. Dito sa website, merong mga ganito. Actually, it's just the, yung what's written on the PowerPoint. Okay? So, ayun lang. Tapos later on, yung mga discussion natin, we have the cost functions, tapos we'll go to each of these cost systems na. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks and bye.